Welcome back. The next stop of our grand family tour is Antigua, Guatemala. The small colonial city surrounded by volcanoes has been the location I have been researching for quite some time now. Antigua's amazing Spanish Baroque architecture is unique and perfectly restored since the huge earthquake of 1773. Known for its cobblestone streets, churches, and ruins, Antigua was once Guatemala's capital, which is now located in Guatemala City. And here we are at Pollo Campero. During our trip, we must have stopped quite a few times. The food is great. It is said that during its heyday, Antigua had over 30 churches, 18 convents and monasteries, 15 hermitages, and 10 chapels. Seems like a lot more. Antigua was founded in 1543 by Spanish settlers and right after became the seat of the Captains General of Guatemala. The Arch of Santa Catalina back in its day was part of the Santa Catalina Monastery and later abandoned after the earthquake when the capital was relocated. In 1979, Antigua was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The shops, the restaurants, the architecture, the people, and yes, they were paid for their time. The incense, the smoke in the air was amazing. The colors so vibrant. The old world architecture was over the top. It was extra special to visit during the Holy Week. Semana Santa was a good time to visit. You could see all the local artisans, the craftsmen preparing for the festival and parade. Everything is handcrafted and handmade here. I'm so glad we had the extra shot of coffee this morning. Lots of walking. The weather was perfect also. Very tropical. Not too hot. Very rustic. And so we made our way to La Merced. The church and convent construction started in 1751 and completed in 1767. The architect, Juan de Dios Estrada. Bishop Francisco Marroquin stated that the Mercedarians were the first Catholic order to settle and persevere in Guatemala City. We were for a small fee allowed to go upstairs and climb up to the roof and see that magnificent view of the church grounds and the small city, something they were not allowing for some time. There's the Fuente de los Pescadores, a photographer's dream. You could smell the history in this place. Semana Santa is a huge thing here in Guatemala, especially in Antigua. It definitely had some soul searching to do, some time to reflect, and even start a new chapter. Yours truly. I feel like Antigua is like the Pompeii of Central America. Look at the size of that volcano. Here I am with my mom, my number one, the most wonderful lady in the planet. I'm glad I got my heritage from her. There's so much culture and history here. So we made it back to Parque Central. Here's a picture of my two tias standing by. Back at the park, I'm searching for the old man that sells coins. I did manage to find a shop at the park that did sell coins, but there is also another jewelry store nearby that I will have to visit next time. I'm told that they have some of the best coins there. At the end of the day, I did purchase some jade, coins, and swag. The fountains here are over the top, so serene and peaceful. The cathedral here in Antigua is extra special. It is said to house the body of Pedro Alvarado, the Spanish conquistador.
Enter again the sweet forest. Enter the hot dream.
This place was fun, part of the San Luis Brewery Company. The place has live entertainment, great beer, and good vibes. You can discuss business with friends and family. Perfect views of the volcano from the rooftop terrace. After a fun night, I somehow managed to wake up early for some photography. It feels like there's another church on every block, one magnificent structure after another. Some of the courtyards and gardens perfectly done up in its beauty. One could read or write a book here. Here's a plaque dedicated to Francisco Marroquin. He's the first bishop of Guatemala. El Palacio de los Capitanes. Antigua, Ciudad Vieja, Santiago de los Caballeros, St. James, and the Knights of Guatemala. It's easy to get lost here. It's a big place. And we did get lost for a while, but we found our way. And maybe we didn't get lost. And we finally made it back to our hotel. Time for breakfast. I must admit, Guatemalans have the very best breakfast anywhere. And even when we had coffee, we went back for more. The Starbucks in Antigua is amazing. You could write a book in its courtyard. The artwork, the sun. Such a peaceful place. And here we are at Casa de Jade, amongst the other jewelry shops. Some of us wanted real jade, and the museum aspect of the shop made it more special. The jade shops are one of a kind, and the spirit of treasure hunting still continues. Shock Acab. Antigua, I'd like to say, was a colonial stronghold. It's where some of the remaining lords, kings of the Quiches, surrendered to the Spanish crown. The Caquichel and other natives already conquered assisted the conquistadors with the last of the resistance. The world's best rum. The drink I had here had me anesthetized. I was feeling wonderful. The breeze was extra special. It makes sense that the best medicine is where the original hospital used to be. Originally founded by Francisco Marroquin, the first hospital. Good medicine. Casa del Ron. It's time for dinner. We were off to a local restaurant. I opted for a chuchito and some chile rellenos. It was fantastic. In the end, I was extremely thankful to have spent quality time with the family. And there is definitely so much more to see when we return, God willing. That's all, folks. Look out for my next video on Lake Atitlan, one of my favorite places. Lastly, check out my Insta at DreamTraveler80 and my eBay's Fashion Collectibles 818 and Tribunecoinandgems. Until next time.